Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the 100. This is episode 11 of the first season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. I have honestly really been enjoying it. I'm smashing through it. I'm hoping to finish the rest of the season today. That's my plan anyway, to sit down and watch 11, 12 and the finale. So hopefully you guys are here for today, tomorrow and the next day. But if you would like to watch today's full episode, then please click the link in the description. It has the full entirety of the episode. Just put the password in and enjoy. And also we are running our most liked and disliked characters of the season vote. You could do that in the description as well. Please just take 2 minutes of your time just to click literally one button so that we can have your votes and mine in the final episode and see everybody's obviously opinions and make just the whole experience of watching it and engaging with you guys so much better. And it will be running the entirety of the show, whether you're watching it live when it's released or whether you're watching it in the later seasons. It's still going to be there, so your vote can always change the results. Now, last episode was very interesting. I actually liked it. Murphy has been, you know, brought back to camp, and he was beaten up, he was bruised, he was blooded, it looked like he was dying, and it was the Grounders. They accidentally forgot to lock his cell and he managed to escape, and he come back to camp, and he was actually you know, infected with a virus. This virus was then spread around the camp and it was affecting everybody. And it was coughing, he was bleeding from the eyes, he was spitting up blood. A couple of people actually died. You know, Octavia, the only way that she thought was best was to go and try and find Lincoln and ask him, you know, what is the cure? You know, how can you help us? And he turned around and he said, look mate, there is no cure. This is what the Grounders do when they're getting ready to attack. Pretty much they try to thin the herd, weaken the pack, and then they'll come noon tomorrow is when they plan in. She's ran back to camp, told them that it's just a short-term little virus that they use to weaken people. Obviously, people are dying, which is not the best for them, but they're doing it, obviously, like I say, so that they can reduce the numbers that can pose a threat to them when they do attack. And that noon is coming. They've decided that, you know what, we're going to blow up the bridge that Murphy had to cross, the bridge that, you know, what's her name now? Clarke had to stand there and have the conversation with obviously their leader. That's their passage to them. And if they can, you know, destroy that, then they can also maybe put up a front to show that we've got weapons, we've got armor, we've got things that can actually pose potential harm to you. So if you want to come at your own risk, then you know, they decided let's go and do it. So who went to do it? That is right, Raven. She decided that she's going to be the person that's going to go over there. She's going to put the bomb down. They used it. The reason why they got this bomb is because they got fluid from the crash landing from the Ark that actually come, which looks like there's no survivors, which I'm disappointed with, but we'll see where that one goes. She's got some fluid out of the engine. She's gone there. She's late on the bridge. She was trying to shoot it. She was getting all dazed and dizzy because obviously she's getting a bit infected. And who come to save the day? That is right, Jasper is on the cliff. He's trying to shoot it, 5 bullets missed. Montgomery's come, give him another one, said look mate, I believe in you, you got three more tries. They're coming. Literally the Grounders are sprinting across the bridge and boom, he hit it, it exploded, took a bunch of them out. They managed to get back to camp successfully, delayed the attack, so that's really good. And now I'm obviously intrigued to see what happens in the final few, because I do think they actually come in, and I do think that they're going to take a few people out. Lincoln asked Octavia to leave with him, flee. Do you know what I mean? He said that, you know, he's not really, well, basically he called them the mountain men. He said the mountain men are going to be pissed. Now, I don't know if he means the mountain men is in the Grounders or if there's more people up in the mountains, but he did reveal that across the lake or something, down by the east or something, there's another tribe there. So he told us there's more people, which I clocked onto. I was interested, but she said she can't leave her people. She's got loved ones there. I respect it. I do like it. He had a little kiss and then he's gone on his merry way. And then we finished the episode with again mate, Murphy back in camp, and he actually killed, I think his name was Connor, you know, the person that actually was championing Murphy to be killed the first time around. He wanted him exiled, he wanted to banish him, float him, kill him. Yeah, he got his revenge on him. He went and he killed him in the corner. Nobody knows it happened, but he's obviously going to blame it on this virus that has gone around. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into episode 11 of the first season of the 100.
First watch is over. They'll leave Monroe on the south wall.
Anything?
It's been 2 days. Maybe the bomb at the bridge scared him off for good.
Jasper thinks he can cook up some more gunpowder. If you get some sulfur and Raven, she can turn that into landmines. So, be careful where you step.
Can't believe we survived 100 years just so we could slaughter each other.
Any word from the Ark?
Radio silence.
The thing is, it's got to be backup and emergency generators. There has to be. Places like this have to have a backup.
Hello?
The thing is, where is everyone?
You don't want the fire too big, so maybe just try to knock it down with some wet leaves.
Can't take the heat? Get out of the smokehouse. Should be kissing our asses for being allowed back in this camp.
He's an interesting character, him.
Turning one bullet into two.
It's one of those for me.
Maybe.
Good banter.
But
When you're really pissed off, you always find a project. Keep your hands busy so you don't punch someone in the face.
I'm keeping us alive.
He's still keeping busy though. He's just using that.
We told you that it was too much wood! Get the hell away from me!
Murphy, he's got anger problems, hasn't he? That's why he's good.
Stop!
Oh man, I don't know, man. It's like, is it Homeland with Daniel Lewis? Is Lewis? Oh, I can't remember. Damian Lewis, mate. Where obviously he's an American soldier and he gets captured and he comes back and he's working for the enemy. Yeah. I'm thinking that's Murphy, me, man. Like, what are the odds that like this is the first time everything goes up in flames and he's here back in camp in a day? Connor's dead as well. You know, they could put that down to the virus, but we've seen him kill him. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't know, man, if he's self-sabotaging from the inside. He's interested. The reason I like Murphy, and it doesn't mean like I like him the same way I like Jasper, is that he's unpredictable and I still don't know what he's doing and it keeps me guessing. So then those characters keep me excited. That's the reason why I like Lincoln, because like even though he wasn't doing anything, he was like a big question mark over him all the time, and I was like, oh, so what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? And I was intrigued. You know what I mean? And that's what I have with Murphy. It's always one, and I literally never know what he's doing.
Any idea what happened?
Murphy says that Dell kept feeding the fire, mostly because Octavia told him it was a bad idea. It all burned.
Then we have to hunt.
They do, man. I'm
Anyone
surprised
we
you
can
haven't
spare
done
goes
it.
out.
We're there for killing grounders, not food. We don't have the ammo.
I said that as well, didn't I?
Spears for hunting.
You maybe want to go together?
Sure.
Hey, partner. We're wasting daylight. Finn, you joining the band? Haven't really got a chance to hang with you guys much.
That's it until Jasper gets back. Now get out of my tent.
No way, you're not leaving.
And what makes you think you can tell me what to do?
Where are you gonna go?
Under these damn woods? Don't worry about it. I'll find us someplace safe.
Go alone and you're dead.
So what's your plan? Sit here until you run out of bullets?
Or until you come up with something better.
So you come up with something better.
You came down here in a pod, you rebuilt yourself. What else you got in that head of yours? We need you.
That was smart,
Maybe a
that.
huge pain in the ass, but you're smart.
Where's all the personnel? Like, if they're dead, I'd expect the bodies to be on the floor. If they're not, where have they gone?
Hello?
Kane's voice sounds different as well. Do you reckon it's because he's got lack of oxygen?
Sinclair's apprentice.
Yeah. He had me come down here to override the containment code to keep the doors open.
Did you see anyone else around here?
No. Heard there was a whole breach in engineering.
There was a breach.
What the hell happened anyway?
We were betrayed.
Get all that.
If you survived, there could be others.
These tracks, too perfect, are the ones being hunted.
We gotta leave them.
What? Yes, that's what we like to see, mate. First of all, no man left behind or no woman left behind, yeah? That should be the motto. The guy only got hit with an arrow. Like, he could have picked him up and ran, even though it would slow you down. You don't just leave him there, yeah? If that was Clark, you'd be busting your balls, mate, to go and get her. So that was disappointing. But those are absolute sick hunting weapons, mate. Silent and deadly. That's literally what it is. It could come from any direction and you would have no idea. Literally, they're just stood there spinning. Where? Bang. We're right here. Knocked out, mate. I'm excited.
This ship took a lot of damage. You walked through the wrong door, you could be stepping out into space.
We need to keep moving. Is it getting cooler in here?
I don't feel it.
Could someone restart the central coolant exchanges on this level?
No, that runs through the primary board.
There's someone alive in Earth monitoring.
The air is a message.
Okay, you have...
I agree with that. No, I agree with that.
So
I am not gonna let these people die here.
They didn't blindfold us, which means they don't care what we saw.
That's true.
They're probably gonna kill us.
Oh, doctor. One of theirs is dying.
If she dies, he dies.
aha. Earth monitoring, do you read?
Yeah, baby.
We read you.
We have about
A dozen survivors.
That's good work, counselor. A fire burned through most of our oxygen. We put it out, but we don't have very long. I am ordering you to gather as many survivors as you can. Jaha out.
Jaha out. Mate, I wouldn't listen to that. I would have sent most of them, kept 1 or 2 to help me and get them to spread the word going past.
Go, get yourselves to safety.
I've liked his character change me of his and Bellamy's in my personal opinion. Another set of hands has come in. In it.
What happened to her?
She was on the bridge when your bomb exploded. You did this to her.
Casualties in war, mate.
You want to strip it? We'll never find out where they crashed.
We need every component we can get our hands on if we're gonna make walkies. And I need the radio.
No way. How are we supposed to contact the Ark?
You're listening to a hole in the sky.
My family is up there.
I'm sorry. The hunters are back? Is Finn with them?
I don't think so.
What are you doing in here?
They don't waste time, I'll give them that.
What are you doing?
I've never been with anyone but Finn.
If you're looking for someone to talk you down, tell you that you're just upset and not thinking straight, I'm not that guy.
Good.
The best person to be watching now would be Murphy. Just get a little glimpse.
There's fluid pressing on her lungs. It was trauma. The force of the explosion.
Wow, look at that, mate.
This better work. Breathe. What have you done? No, you don't understand. She couldn't breathe.
What absolute idiots, mate. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they have no idea what a doctor does, yeah? Like, imagine them walking in an operating room and see somebody's chest full on ripped all the way open and someone's hands in someone's body pulling out like a heart or something. It's like, yeah, kill it. It's like, nah, mate. Like, I'm a doctor, cut people open, stitch them back up, replace the hearts, replace, you know, the livers, whatever's. I don't even know. Mad job anyway. Could not do it. It's crazy. And, you know, all she does is put a little bit of insertion in to try and relieve the pressure of the fluid inside of her. Even I knew that she was doing that. But, interesting thing is here, do you think that they should use the radio that they've got with contact to the Ark, which currently is obviously not working, to create walkie-talkies on the ground that they can use between them and everybody talk? I personally think, even though walkie-talkies would be a massive benefit for them on the ground, that keeping the radio to the Ark is more important, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like both of them have their uses massively. You know, being able to communicate on the ground. Oh, there's a grounder possibly here or there, or watch your six, or check the west side. All that is useful, but I do think communication with the Ark is key, and that's the most important thing that they should keep constant with them while they're on the ground and they're in the sky. But I also think that Raven does need to not sleep with somebody, but I do think that she needs to do something to try and eliminate Finn from her head. Like, I actually do think that, whether it's sleeping with Bellamy, I don't know if that's like the best choice or anything, but I do think she needs to do something to try and get her mind off him constantly, because it's like she said, he is the only person I've ever been with, like, leaned on, do you know what I mean, like, loved, and now obviously it's gone. She's feeling that pain, and she needs to try and, I don't know, she needs to kind of put a plaster over the wound. Now, like I say, sleeping with someone, I'm not saying that's the best thing, but she needs to do something instead of sitting there dwelling consistently.
I gave you an order. You're bound by law to follow.
A wise man once told me I needed to learn when not to follow the law.
She's breathing a little better. But even if we can't save her, what happens then? Her heart rate's way up. She's probably septic.
What does that mean?
It means her blood's poisoned. Could you send a little girl into battle? What is wrong with you people?
She was with me. She was my second.
She needs clean blood.
Transfusion.
Is she just gonna get up and go?
Does that help?
No.
Monitor says that Surface Hatch Beta was manually sealed before the launch.
People jump ship at the last moment?
Maybe Sydney threw them off. How can we get to them?
Try the maintenance shaft.
Without power to the coolant system, it'll be hot as hell in here.
I'm gonna need your blood.
No. If you're gonna do something, you gotta do now. Just use mine.
I can't find a vein. She's clamping down. She's lost too much blood.
She's not breathing.
Take him away and kill him.
No. No.
Or kill him.
Not that hot. Sinclair doesn't know what he's talking about, so it's a little warm.
Yo, them pipes supposed to be roasting.
They were with another kid. Miles. They all left camp together.
All three of them are still out there?
Yeah, we're going to look for them.
I want to know what happened to Miles. He's surely not died off those 2 arrows. Yeah, they threw her off. Idiots, man. She would have been useful for them. Payne and Abby, mate. You imagine that one?
Tomorrow there'll be nothing to go back to.
Oh.
Those marks on her shoulder. What were they?
Each scar marks a kill in combat.
It's a lot.
And half were after I hurt my knee.
Guy's so stupid. That's what we like to see, man. I actually love to see it. It's good, that, from Clarke.
Is anyone else hearing the signal? I think it's the same thing we heard in the black box. Oh my god.
What are you seeing, lad?
What happened? Where are they?
Grounders.
Auntie, we're heading home. You copy?
No, he doesn't. Like, what's he seeing? Well, it's not destroyed. What's he seeing, man? What? It's a tease, mate. Absolute tease. Whoa. Alright, decent. You know, she tried to escape and she's got, what, like halfway back and she's been strung up. Now, obviously, she's going to get caught by one of them. Whose trap is it? We don't know. But, you know, I think it's interesting. I don't think they're going to kill Finn, even though they're doing a perception of it. But she was saying that, how's that little girl? You know, she's only a little girl. She's killed 5 people. I don't care how old she is, yeah? In a war, in a jungle. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably loads of younger kids in them. Like, obviously in real life and stuff, like, you don't want that. But, like, it's a TV show, so my opinion's changed massively. Like, I want the 10-year-olds to be the beasts. You know what I mean? I want them to do the savage stuff. That's why I wanted Charlotte to kill somebody. She did, you know what I mean? Like, I always think that those ones are the best ones. It's so surprising. And, like, you know, she was second to her, the leader. She was training. She was there. She was riding. Do you know what I mean? She's got the confidence. You got to respect it. You know what I mean? It takes a strong person to do that. And, you know, she's killed 5 people, but Clark's killed 2 so far that I know for definite. You know what I mean? Like, she's killed Adam and she's also killed that guy. Now, he was stupid, man. Like, literally, he was like, oh, yeah, I killed all these before I had my sore knee. What an idiot. You know what I mean? He just totally gave her information. And he gave her the information that, oh, tomorrow we're going to go and attack camp or whatever. People are daft, aren't they? Honestly. And she managed, obviously, to take him out. Quick turn, you know, hit his knee, slit his neck, he's dead. Now, the interesting thing is, they're saying that the healer's gone. So that is obviously Lincoln. Now, the thing is, now, I don't know if Lincoln ran away, but he was kind of exiled in a way. Because they, if I recall the conversation that he was having with Octavia, he was saying that they don't trust him now because of, like, his feelings that he's caught for her. Do you know what I mean? So, like, again, I would say that's kind of silly from them, because if they've got no doctor, healer, whatever, and he's the only one, then you wouldn't exile them, would you? You wouldn't make them leave, because now you're weakened, much weakened. You know what I mean? Somebody gets hurt in battle and that's it. This is why Clarke she's pretty vital, to be honest, to both camps, because nobody else has another doctor. So, like, if someone gets injured, she could be there to try and save them. Whether she does save him, I don't know. But, you know, Monty as well, there's a question mark over him. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it suspicious that his first day back in camp and everything's going up in flames, food's getting destroyed? Do you know? But then that might be just me thinking that he's an arsehole character and that just fits with him. But I'm actually, like, I don't mind him. I actually like him in terms of, like, a watch, because, like I've been saying, he's unpredictable. So, like, I never know what he's going to do. One episode, he could be helping everybody. The next, I feel like he'd be a proper snake, and, like, that's the interesting thing. Now, I was thinking all episode, actually, what happened to that guy that just went with them, because he was hit with the arrows, wasn't he? I forgot his name now. But he was hit with the arrows, and then he wasn't taken with Finn and Clarke. So I kind of thought he might have died, but I'm glad that he hasn't, because, you know, I do feel like, even though the show's got quite a lot of characters, so, like, you can establish kind of a main cast now of, like, Raven and Finn. You know, you got Octavia and Bellamy, you got Monty and Jasper, and then obviously you've got Clarke. Like, I would say that that's the established main, and then obviously you've got the people on the ship. You've got Kane, Abby, and the Jaha. They're like the 10, but I still think that you need to utilize the wider fringe characters. Like 100 people come down, 12 are dead. Do you know what I mean, or whatever's. You've got Murphy, but then I don't really know any of the other names of anybody else that's kind of been spread from that. And I feel like you can do that and you can utilize them. You can build like a relationship and little cliques. You know what I mean? Like Murphy had a little clique going, didn't he, at the start when he come? And you know, I feel like now it's good that the grounders are kind of being reintroduced a bit more. Do you know what I mean? We've seen a few of them here today. We've seen them actually care for the people that are wounded. You know, the girl died and they cut a bit of hair. I wonder where that goes. Do you know what I mean? I wonder how many people have died and how big their actual camp is. That's what I'm excited to see. Like, how actually big is it and how many of them are there? Because they dressed to impress me. They are. They've dressed way better than the 100. And also, like, the masks that they have look scary. And that's going to wrap up episode 11 of the first season of the 100. Hopefully, guys did enjoy it. Now, Clark, she's managed to escape, obviously, the grounders, but she's been strung up, hasn't she? She's that trap was well sick, honestly. It's really, really good. If it caught an animal, they're 110% dead in it, mate. There's no way they're getting down. Now, obviously, the blood's going to be flowing to her head, and she's got to show some upper core strength or something, mate. Literally have some good abs to, like, lift herself up and maybe cut herself down. If she's not took the knife with her, well, she actually has took the knife with her, actually. She was in the bushes and she was holding it. I was going to say, if she didn't take it with her, then that would have been a rookie move, but she's got it. If she can manage to get the core strength to, like, lift herself up and cut herself down, it's a big hefty drop, but I'd rather do that than be left as a sitting duck waiting for them to come and get me. Now, again, it's really interesting that obviously Finn's been taken away. I don't know how he's going to survive. He's still handcuffed up in there. He's also been... you know, I actually think that they looked at him there. He offered to give his blood to the girl on the desk or the table or whatever. I think that's a positive sign. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know that they're judging them and they think they're their enemy and stuff, but, like, the girl did die and she died in battle. And, like, as another person that was battling them, you've got to understand that. I don't think that they can look at the 100 and think, you know, that's your fault for killing that girl. Because it's like, yeah, but you was going to come and kill us and we retaliated and she was just a collateral in. Do you know what I mean? She wasn't specifically targeted. She was just theirs and... you know, she died. The same way that you turn up into our camp and shoot arrows all over and you could hit anyone. You could hit a little kid, you could hit an adult, you could hit, you know, an old person. Like, literally, it could be anyone. It's nothing specific to her. And then we're here and we're actually helping. You asked us, I've cut her up, I've put, you know, like, a tube inside of her, I've let the fluid, like, be released from, you know, from the lungs. I'm giving our own blood, not yours. You didn't want to give it to us. We were just going to give our own blood. And we're doing everything we can to help. So it's not as if that we let her die purposely. And do you know what I mean? And they're human as well, that you're actually using younger people to actually fight the wars. Now, again, I'm happy that Abby is alive. You know, she's been kicked off the ship, so to speak, or whatever you want to call it, the capsule that you know, Diana actually forced off the ark, which is good that we see the aftermath of that as well. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people have died. They said that maybe 1,500 are possibly dead, which does mean, actually, you know, if you do the maths, if 1,500 are possibly dead, then that leaves 700 people left, which can fit in the pods to go down to the earth. Do you know what I mean? Exact amount. Quick maths in it, you know, they're not messing around with those figures. But she did take a capsule, so whether that it was a different one and that wasn't meant to actually get taken and they've still got enough for 700 people on the ships, that's probably why maybe the one that she took hit the ground and it looks like they're all dead. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, it does look like they're all dead. I thought that they would some be alive because I actually thought Abby was on that. I didn't think they'd be stupid enough to throw her off. She's an asset. She actually is. She's a doctor. I don't understand these people that, like, kick the mechanics, kick the doctors off, kick the engineers off, kick the farmers off. Do you know what I mean? Like, these are the people that you need to utilise. They was the people that should have gone down first, but she was selfish and she got what she deserved, mate. Death. She got it. Like, they didn't have any safe landing. They hit the ground and obviously that was it. Died in an instant. But Abby's alive now. She's up there on the ship. I kind of feel like her and Kane may be getting together. You know, I think that'll be an interesting one. Kane's done a bit of a redemption thing for me in terms of, like, when I first seen him, I thought, I didn't like him. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with Bellamy. When I first seen Bellamy, not I didn't like him. I thought, oh, maybe he's going to be an arsehole. And then the more it's gone on, I'm thinking, you know what, I like Bellamy, he's decent. You know what I mean? And Kane, I'm actually liking what he's really, you know, like what he's done. Ever since that he didn't let the Chancellor go and sacrifice himself, and he actually told him that he was the better man to lead them, then he's had some really good episodes, so I'm excited to obviously see how we finish off the season. We got 2 more, so hopefully they're really good. So thanks for checking out today's video. If you did enjoy it, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.